Welcome to Rock and Roll High School. For our upcoming season, we've assembled our biggest and best group of guests yet, all with incredible stories to tell about their iconic music and careers. Like Alice Cooper, on how his goal has always been to shock the parents and make their kids your fans for life.
The parents really did not like us because we were not peace and love. We were much more horror. We were much more Ferrari, switchblades, and blondes. We were never hippies.
Lou Gramm on how Foreigner was so red hot on tour, they took over the headlining slot from Heart.
We were opening for Heart. We were getting so much response as an opening act that it was very difficult for them to follow us. And halfway through the tour, the promoter told them, because of the way things are, we'd like Foreigner to headline the rest of the tour. And the girls didn't say another word to us.
Darlene Love on the challenges of working with infamous record producer Phil Spector.
So some of them songs weren't written by Phil Spector. He used to put his name on the record. I said, this is ridiculous. How come your names are on these records and you didn't even write them? But that's what he did.
Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon on how he got to write with his hero, Stephen Stills.
I see on the front porch of the venue, Stephen freaking Stills, and the bouncer's not letting him in. Said to the bouncer, he's with me. Brought Stephen back to my table. Stephen wrote his address on a napkin, and I'm like, wow, I'm going to a party at Stephen Stills' house. Turned out I was the only one invited. I always thought, God, if I could ever write a song with Stephen, and that's what I did.
KC from KC and the Sunshine Band on the joy and importance of connecting with his fans.
For artists, when we get on that stage, it's our one connection with our fans. And until we get on that stage, to actually look at them, feel them, and be a part of them, and then be a part of us, it's magical.
Al Jardine on befriending his second-string high school football teammate Brian Wilson and forming one of the biggest recording groups of all time, the Beach Boys.
We bumped into each other at our local community college. I said, hey, we got to start a group. So we sat down to a piano that same day, and he played some of his stuff, and I played some of my stuff. And he said, I should introduce you to my brothers and my cousin. I said, okay, let's do that.
Susie Quattro on how a generation of female rock stars like Joan Jett and Chrissie Hynde were inspired by what she began.
They all said we would not have even dreamed about doing what we did had it not been for Susie Quattro, and I did not know I had done that. I called Cherie Curry the next day because she's a friend of mine, and I told her this story, and then she went, and you just got that? I said,
Warren Haynes on playing with the Allman Brothers Band.
January of '89, I got a call saying we're reforming the Allman Brothers, which was a shock because, I was in Dickie's band for 2.5 or 3 years. And every time somebody brought up an Allman Brothers reunion, he just said, no, that's never going to happen.
And Don Was on producing the Rolling Stones.
The musical conversation within the Rolling Stones is so jocular and relaxed and fun, man. It's fun to be in the Rolling Stones. There's zero tension in the music when they're playing.
All of these great guests and more are coming on the new season of Rock and Roll High School. Available every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts.